My name is Nora Younis. I was born in Cairo, grew up in Cairo, studied English literature in Cairo. I'm now 34 years, and my relationship to politics actually started with the Palestinian movement. I was part of the Egyptian committee to support the Palestinian Intifada. And I was participating in a lot of meetings, demonstrations, and all the group activities. But then I was completely, I don't know what to say, shocked with the US invasion of Iraq, or maybe depressed. Like, in a single moment, just with the invasion of Baghdad, I decided not to watch news anymore. I completely disconnected. I no longer listened to the radio. I did not read newspapers. I didn't want to know what was happening because just I couldn't take it. Later on, I realized that I missed so much because I later learned that on the 20th of March 2003, there were 20,000 Egyptians demonstrating in Tahrir Square. And this was the largest ever demonstration that Egypt witnessed. And later, I felt that I missed so much because I did not participate in it just because I wanted to shut my ears off. Thank God I lived to witness a revolution and even bigger demonstrations, so something paid back at the end. But after years of disconnection, like this was from 2003, I returned back to politics in 2005. It was a whole, like I was working in a project in Venezuela. I was completely disconnected from what's happening in Egypt and the Middle East. And I was still in this state that I didn't want to know what was happening, and I felt like I will not be able to change it myself. So I didn't want to know. I returned to Egypt, and I had an opportunity to work on a project with a film crew from PBS. And they were making a documentary about the state of democracy in Egypt. And I found myself in the middle of all those interviews with all those political leaders and activists and dissidents in Egypt. I was listening to everything, translating, helping with everything. And then I just found myself digesting so much information. And I realized that there is so much happening now in the country that completely brought me back.